Hello everyone and you are welcome to my new video. And today in this video we will learn Skelton loading effect using HTML and CSS. You can see on my computer screen I have added one background in dark mode and I have added one label in the center of this web page. In this label I have added one box and above this box I have added one square, and in this above to this square I have added two bars. So this type of website design you can able to see whenever loading your web page. So before starting this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel, Inspect YouTube channel, to watch more videos like this one. Now let's start this video. This is my project folder. I have added one HTML file and another one is CSS file. Let me open these files using my text editor. I am using Visual Studio Code. Let me open these two files. This one is HTML file and this one is CSS file. Come to the HTML file and I have added some basic structures. In this CSS file I have added margin, padding and box sizing. In this HTML file I have added one title and I have added one link tag to connect the HTML file with the CSS file. Now let's come back on the body. Let's create one div with the class name card. After adding this, let's come back on the CSS file. Here let's type body. In this body let's set the background. So background color is dark. After adding this, let's come back on the HTML file and copy the class name card. Paste it into the CSS file. Let's set the width. It will be 90%. Maximum width, it will be 400 pixel. And after that, let's set the margin. Margin is 150 pixel from the top and bottom, and left and right it will be auto. And let's set the background. Background is one light color, so I am using white. And after that, let's set the border radius. Border radius is 5 pixel, so it will become a round shape. Overflow hidden. After adding this, let's refresh the web page. So I'm opening this HTML file with my live server. So just right click here, open with live server. You can see one dark background. Let's come back on the HTML file. In this card, let me create a one class name .cover. After this cover, let's create one information box. So let's create one div with the class name info. In this info, now we should create three div. The first div is square. Just copy and duplicate it. Change the class name. The first one is square and the second one is line. And the third one also line. After adding this, let's save the web page and refresh the web page. You can't see any changes because we should add some CSS property for this square and line. Let's come back on the HTML file. Copy the class name cover and come to the CSS file, paste it here. For this cover, let's set height and background. So height is 200 pixel and background is this color code. After adding this, come to the HTML file, copy this square. For this square, let's set the width and height, and width is 80 pixel and height also 80 pixel. And let's set the one background. Background is this color code. Border radius, it will be 2 pixel. Margin bottom 20 pixel. After adding this, let's refresh the web page. You can see one cover box and one square box. Now we should add one padding here. To do that, let's come back on the HTML file, Copy the class name info. For this info, padding 30 pixel. After adding this, let's refresh the web page. You can see some padding from the top and bottom and left and right side. Now we should design the two lines. To do that, let's come back. In this HTML file, I have added one info. In this info, I have added two lines. So just copy the class name line and come to the CSS file. For this line, let's set the height. Height is 30 pixel. And for this line, we will set the background. Background is this color code. Margin bottom 20 pixel. Border radius. Border radius, it will be 2 pixel. After adding this, let's come back on the HTML file and you can see two bars with the 20 pixel from the margin bottom. Now we have successfully completed front page. Now we should add animation for this Skelton loading effect. To do that, let's come back on the CSS file. We should add that effect for square and cover and to this line also. Here let's add cover class name, comma, square, comma, and the line also. After adding this, we should create one linear gradient. To add that, let's type background image linear gradient. In this linear gradient, we have 120-degree corner, and after that, let's add one color code. Color code is this color code, EC. It is 50%, comma, 60%, comma, 61%, comma, has EC 70%. After adding this, let's set the background size to 100%, and after adding this, let's add background position. Background position x-axis is 100% and y-axis it will be 0. And let's set one animation. So animation, we should add one animation name. So you can add any name here. I am adding waves. 2 second, linear, infinite. After adding this, save the changes and refresh your web page. One linear gradient effect on this card. Now we need to add animation. To do that, let's come back on the CSS file, and here I have added one name for the animation. Here let's set one keyframes. Copy this animation name, waves, and paste it here. After adding this, let's set one 100%. In this 100%, we should add background position. Here I have added 100%. So let's type background position 100% and 0. Set the minus. After adding this, let's come back on the web browser. You can see Skelton loading effect in this card. So this is the how we can create Skelton loading effect using HTML and CSS. I hope in this video will be helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section, and please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel, Inspect YouTube channel, to watch more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching this video.